Coincidence, my foot. You're looking at the cause of that coincidence.
You got rid of Charity's mother, Faith, and got rid of Grace and Charity's memories. Good work, Tabitha.
Yes, but it's not good enough, Timmy. Charity's memory could come back, and with it the knowledge that she has the power to destroy me. No, I've got to get rid of her permanently. So, I know just how she feels, Timmy. Kay and I are sisters under the skin.
You think she'll be a good ally for Timmy and Tabitha?
I do. I think she'll be an excellent ally.
How will you get her to help?
Oh, details. Since that's it.
What's it?
The detail. The detail I need to get Kay upset enough to finally want Charity dead once and for all.
What detail?
You'll see, Dim. It's delicious.
Okay, Timmy and Tabitha can start tomorrow. But right now, Timmy and Tabitha need to get Timmy's costume ready for Halloween.
Halloween. My own special time. And it's just possible, Timmy, that when the harvest moon is high, I'll get my powers back.
Really?
Yes, and with Kay as my ally, Charity won't stand a chance. But for now, I have more important things to do.
Timmy will help.
No. You stay here, Timmy. I want you to keep an eye open for Kay if she comes back out. I have to strike while the iron is hot. I'm so sorry, Grace. I thought you heard me come in.
No, yeah, I didn't.
Well, didn't I knock? Oh, I must be getting more senile than I thought. At any rate, I came back to ask how our little patient's doing now that she's out of the hospital.
She's doing fine. She's going to be living with us from now on.
Oh, is she? Well, that is wonderful news. I'm sure Charity must have been very thrilled.
Yeah, I think she was happy. I mean, you know, we're all she has now. We're her only family.
I'm sure she'll be very happy living here, Grace. You and Sam have such a happy home. And I know that you'll both treat her as if she were a daughter.
Well, we certainly plan to make her our own. Poor thing, she's been through so much.
Yes, I know. And I'm sure you'll want to give her as much privacy as possible while she adjusts to living here.
Privacy? You know, I hadn't even thought about that.
Well, don't you think it's wise? I mean, the poor girl is still coping with the loss of her mother and living in new surroundings with new people. I mean, she might find it difficult sharing a room with your girls.
You know, you're absolutely right. It means I'm going to have to ask Kay to move back in with Jessica.
Oh, had she moved out?
Yeah, she moved into my old sewing room. She and Jessica have been fighting a lot lately.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
But they're just going to have to try harder to get along. Because you're right, Tabitha. Charity needs to have her own room right now.
Yes. Wise decision, Grace.
Kay will understand. She'll want to do whatever she can to make Charity feel more welcome.
Timmy? Where is that boy? I told you to stay outside the Bennetts to watch for Kay. Timmy! Timmy, what have you been up to now?
Timmy wanted to be a hound like you were for Halloween. And scare that mean old cat.
Oh, and was Fluffy properly scared?
You thought Timmy get thrown in here, didn't you? fair. That cat isn't even afraid of dogs.
Let me hear you bark. Now let me hear you growl. Ah, well, there's your problem. You have to sound like this. You see?
Wow. How'd you do that, Tabitha?
Practiced him, Tim. Unfortunately, I'm all roar and no bite. At least until I get my powers back. But if all goes well, we should have something to celebrate this Halloween.
You really think you're going to get your powers back on Halloween?
Yes. With Kay Bennett's help, it's possible. You see, Timmy, in my circle, there's a widely held belief that no one has as much psychic energy as a young girl.
Like Charity?
Yes. And like Kay. Kay is a perfect example, Timmy. You remember once she was willing to sell her soul to the devil to have Miguel for her own and to keep him from falling in love with Charity. She has intense hatred for Charity. I can see it in her eyes. She's ready to go off like a volcano.
Timmy's seen it too.
Well, should we get you out of this costume and go and watch the fireworks? Let's sacrifice the Virgin to the volcano. Now let's see if I can count on Kay to truly be my ally. Fabulous. My plan worked.
You mean now Kay really hates Charity, right?
Right.
Timmy thinks Kay is the best liar in the whole world. Next to Tabitha.
I think she's going to work out really well for us. She's so furious, she's ready to tear Charity to pieces. All right. Now for part 2 of my plan, I have to get Kay to come to my house.
But you hate having strangers in your house, Tabitha.
Ah, but Kay is a stranger no more. She's one of us now, Timmy. Quick, someone's coming. Hide. I think that is my cue. Now I have to entice Kay into my spider's web.
What are you going to say to her?
I don't know.